Okay, let's talk about this problem real quick and your notes. How to take notes. Okay? Most of you, we went really fast. And if you're looking at it at home, that was 4 minutes. Okay? That's typical. Okay? Teacher gets up here, they spew out the information, you're rushing to get it down, and then he moves on to another problem. You're rushing to get that down. Okay? That's why we have to know how to take notes. We have to get better at our notes. Because when you're in high-level classes, especially high-level math classes, it's constant. This is how you do this, this is how you do this, this is how you do this, this is how you do this. Boom. Move the boards up. If they're in a big, tall room, you just move the board up and start on another board. Move the board up, start on another board. I remember having 6 boards in college, and that was at TCC, where it was a lot slower. When I went off to UW, you know, where you had 600 students and not 30 in a classroom. You know, all we had was a big screen on the board, and it was an overhead projector, pretty much. That's it. One overhead projector, but the projector put on a screen, it was a huge screen. It was like a movie screen, right? But it was still coming off of one overhead projector. So guess what? Write it, write it, write it, move it. Write it, write it, write it, move it. So you didn't even have it up there to watch. You know? So, with this, you have to learn how to write this stuff down quickly. But in addition to writing it down, you have to write what? Questions. And, like you said before, you just do this. Oh, wait, I'm not sure why we did that. You get home, you didn't say, I'm not sure why we did that. You didn't say, where'd the come? Where for come from? You know, hey, when you're all into texting, right? Well, I don't know if you are, but yeah, I'm not. But I mean, you know, you probably write really quick, like W4, WF4U, whatever, right? So, same thing. When you're writing your notes, right? It's the same thing. Where are the for, right?
Yes.
Bam. White. Whatever those words are. Okay? Okay? So you use those just quick things. Where'd that 4 come from? Where'd that 6 come from? You know, how did he split? I'm stuck on the XY. X plus Y, X minus Y. Where did it come from? How? Why do you do that? Because when you get home, you're like, dude, this is what I was getting stuck with in class. You look at it on the tube, and you're like, wait a minute, this is where he's doing it. Stop it! That's why they got the pause button. Click pause. Okay, I'm ready. Play. No. Almost at it. Rewind. Play. You know, you just move it back. Play. Move it back. Play. Move it back. Play until you get it. What if you don't get it? That's why we have tutoring. Get your butt in here. Your butt in here. I'm saying it to the camera.
I know you're talking to me.
I
My girlfriend kept me at home. And I was sick.
I'm just saying, you know, get in here because you need to ask these questions in
I thought
here.
I was in trouble.
But you know, you go through this and and you write the questions. If you have this down, if you at home have this down, but you don't have anything else down, these are not your notes. They're my notes. Okay? They're my notes. They're not your notes until you add something to it, until you change something about it. Okay? You need to say what makes sense to you. Ah, yeah, I know when to take out the 2. I know that we flip it and we multiply. Yeah, I know that part. Got it. Or, ooh, I forgot that part. I wasn't sure what to do. That's a good thing to write down. Because if you forgot it at the beginning, guess when you're going to forget it again? On the test. Okay? Especially on the test. Because tests are, you're going to be anxious. You're going to, make mistakes. Okay? So, be less anxious by being prepared. The best way to be prepared is to make your notes. Write them out. Rewrite them. And when you rewrite them, ask your questions again. Write your answers. So what if you ask the question? You asked your question when you rewrote your notes. Yeah, I understand that. I got that now. Well, did you get it at the beginning? So how do you know you have it now? Write it down. When you write your second set of notes. When you start getting it every single time, stop writing it. But until then, write it every single time. Because you need to until it sticks. I need to flip and multiply. I need to factor it out. Where'd the 2 come from? Oh yeah, he factored it out. I took the 2 out of both of these. Where'd the 4 come from? I took the 4 out of both of these. How'd he split that up? He used the formula of difference of squares. Okay? How did he cut these out? Oh, they're like terms. It's just like, remember we said before, it's just like 6 over 4 and equals 2 times 3 over 2 times 2. And the 2 cancels with the 2 and you're left with 3 over 2. It's no difference. It's really crucial to know. I love this saying. I've always used it ever since my first year in college. My first real year after dropping out twice. Use what you know to figure out what you don't know. I know this is 3 over 2. How did I get there? Oh, I did this, and I did this. I know this. I can use this to figure out this. Use what you know to figure out what you don't know. Okay? It's crucial. And we'll pause it at that.